Hello Libra and welcome to your September 2016 Tarotscope reading with me, Lara. So, my Libra souls, how have you been since the last video? I know that I was able to reach a lot of people and I feel truly blessed for that. So I thank you all for anybody who watched, liked, shared the video. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for helping me fulfill my mission and my dream, which is to help people. So, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. As you can see, I am doing a different style of video because I'm constantly looking to improve and to optimize my performance. And I notice that a lot of other people do this style video, and I'm really not the kind of person that likes to follow the crowd. I like to be unique and different. But in this instance, I decided to give it a try to see if it sped up the flow of my videos, like the process of making them, doing the cards, interpreting them, if it sped it up. And so far I'm having very, very good success on this because it generally takes me 2 to 3 days to do all of the zodiacs. And with this, I feel like it just kind of flows better. It kind of flows evenly. So I'm liking it so far. But of course, let me know what you think because I want to best serve you. So, all right, let's get started. As usual, I will be using, if I can get it, there we go, my Rider-Waite Tarot deck. It has a very traditional feel to it, that's why I like it. And I'm very, very, very familiar with the look and the presentation of the cards. However, I am looking for a new tarot deck with a more new age feel, a little bit different. But the important thing for me is that it's got to fit into my tiny hands. I have very, very small hands, and it's so hard for me to shuffle those big, wide, thick ones. So if you know a very good deck that you would like to suggest to me, please comment below as I am interested and on the hunt. I am on the hunt, y'all. I'm also really excited to present to you that the overall guidance card for the month is going to be coming from a new deck I recently acquired called the Sacred World Oracle by Chris Walder. And it's a very beautiful deck, and it has such a zodiac feel to it because it's all based on animals, and they're from all the 4 quadrants of the world. I don't know if you can, there we go, that you can see that as above, so below. So it has a very wonderful, earthy, zodiac feel to it. So I hope you enjoy that. So let's get down to business. I've been chatting so much. Let's get down to it. Okay, so Libra, the first card of the set of cards that I drew for you for the bi-weekly September reading is the Queen of Swords. Let me see if I can get the lighting right. There we go. The Queen of Swords. Who is the Queen of Swords? Well, like I mentioned in some of my other videos, I pulled a lot of sword suits. Sword to me always represents your mind, your intellect, your mouth, how you speak your mind, how you speak your thoughts, your ideas. And this is the energy that's going to be coming in for you in the beginning of September. It could also symbolize a possible woman in your life that is very forceful, that just knows what she wants, goes for it, and takes it. And, you know, has a lot of life, a lot of energy to it. She knows her worth. She goes for it. But if it's not literally a woman in your life, this is the energy you'll be encountering, and you need to take it in. You need to take this in, but you have to be careful. The trick to this card is that this is great. Yeah, positive energy. I'm going to go take what I want, you know, this and that. But you have to be careful with other people's boundaries because the Queen of Swords sometimes, because she can be forceful, she knows what she wants. She's got all this fire, pow, pow energy to her, that sometimes she's not thinking about other people around her, so she may step on some toes and be a little too forceful. Trust me, I know I tend to tap into this energy a lot. I am a fire sign, I'm a Sagittarius, and I have a lot of, we'll call it spunk. I have a lot of spunk, I'm very feisty, and sometimes I get so caught up in what I'm doing and what I'm going after that I just, you know, sometimes I step on some toes, but I'm very good at bringing myself back and saying, whoa, sorry, and I just got caught up in the moment, I got caught up in that energy. Don't get caught up in this energy. You want to harness it and use it appropriately in the right manner without running anybody over. Pretty much. It also is telling me, you know, you need to be forceful in your life with a particular situation. I really want you to sit, Libra, and ask yourself, what area of my life am I really not taking the bull by the horns? Or where am I letting people kind of step on me? Sometimes unknowingly, I'll put it like that, because sometimes people don't know, you know, don't realize what they're doing. But what area of your life do you need this forceful energy to say, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to go for, instead of dragging your feet, lollygagging about? Where do you need this? Is it in work? Do you need to speak up and say, I want this promotion, this is mine, I'm going to go for it? Or is it in a relationship where you're like, you know what, I don't really like this, but I want to try this, let's do this, you know? Swords are all about speaking your mind, getting what's in your mind out, but the trick is to, like I said, to not use it to hurt anybody. Our mouths, the words that we speak, can build or they can destroy. And we always have the choice in which we choose. So we have free will. So you have to make the choice that's best suited for you. For me, I always feel like there's no reason for me to destroy. However, I'm only human, so if I'm upset by somebody or something and I get really, really close to that point where I'm like, whoa, I'm getting to this point where I'm getting really ticked off. If I don't at that moment pull back when I know that I should and it keeps coming, I'm human. I will blow up, and, you know, it happens. Crap happens. So you have to kind of keep a nice, fair balance between, you know, what you're saying to other people. So this is telling you, if there's a situation in your life where you're not putting your foot down, you're not saying that's not acceptable, especially if you're give me a second. I keep thinking somebody watching is a business owner. If you are a business owner and people are just not falling in line, or they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and you're trying to be nice, which is cool, because, you know, I appreciate anybody that gives anybody room to grow and develop. But if you're giving them chances to grow and develop and they're not cutting it, you need to say, this is what the bottom line is. But don't be nasty about it. There's always a nicer way to say it. Like, look, this is the rules of my establishment. I need you to follow these, or else we're going to continue to have these problems. Or if it's a relationship, you need to be like, I don't like this. You need to chill out. You know, speak up, Libra. Speak up for yourself. In relationships too, this is also saying, don't be too forceful. Don't get caught up in the energy and being really forceful with yourself. Scale back. Have balance. As far as finances go, if you are looking to make more money or increase your finances, especially like I said earlier, if you have a business, you need to seek out a female, a successful female, because that's what this represents. A woman in power, a woman in charge, a successful woman. You need to talk to them, figure out how to strategize to increase your finances. Especially if you have a business, reach out to somebody who knows how to market, or look to an outside female who's Mercury retrograde, who is successful in other things. Get an outside perspective. What do you think would work for this situation? You seem like you really got your head on right. You know what you're doing. You got that go-go energy. Let me know what you think. Okay? That's the first card, Libra. So we're off to a good start. Some of the themes that I want to again highlight, because the Queen of Swords energy can be very strong. Just find balance and take time to think before you speak, think before you act, and to utilize the energy in a positive way. So, For the advice card for you, I pulled the 10 of Wands. Now, as you can see, you see this gentleman here, and he's carrying all these wands, and this is a card of burden. As you can see, he's struggling to carry all these wands. What are you struggling with right now, Libra? What are you carrying? What needs to be released? Let me word it like that. What do you need to release? This card is often an indicator, like I mentioned, that you feel like you're carrying a really heavy burden. But you see, he could easily put these wands down, but he doesn't. He's trying to soldier on. You have to release this burden. A lot of times it's not as bad as we think it is, but you have to put some of that down, or you're not going to make it. You're going to get exhausted and you're going to crash to the ground. You have to lighten your load. You have to scale back, at least drop some of these wands. You have to drop them. You have to, if you are at work and you feel like you are overburdened or you just have so much, this is telling you also, don't hesitate to ask for help or seek assistance. You're only one person, Libra. You can't do everything. You really, and it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not, well, I'm not sure if that's a good word. It's not weak or frowned upon to ask help, because we all need help at some point in our lives. We are only human. You can't do it all. You're not Wonder Woman. You're not Superman. You got to ask for help. So if you are at work, the advice, let me word it like this. The advice for the work situation, if you are feeling overburdened and you're carrying all of these wands, you need to ask for help. And if it's more of a situation at work that involves like emotions or your mind, like how do I handle this? Ask for help. Confide in somebody. If it's relationship, this could symbolize your partner and that your partner is going through a lot of stress and that you need to support them. But I truly feel like this is you, Libra. This is you right now. So for the advice for the relationship card, if you're in a relationship with a partner, you need to express how you're feeling to your partner and let your partner emotionally support you. Because relationships are give and take. You know, your partner relies on you, you rely on your partner, but they're not going to know unless you tell them. And if you don't tell them, they won't find out until it's too late. So you need to open yourself up and express yourself. As far as money, you know, you could be having some financial situations right now that are straining, or the money situation is tying into all the other areas of your life, spanning from one larger burden that you are carrying. So the best thing to do and to deal, and keyword being manage this, is to make a plan or a strategy on how you're going to get by until you can lessen or drop this load that you're carrying. Because sometimes certain things are planned and have to happen at a certain time. You got to make changes and wait for the changes to take effect, and then you'll see some results and rewards. So right now, as for finances, you need to pretty much make a plan, Libra. Make a plan, but please, drop your load. Drop your branches, your wands. You don't have to carry all of this. And if you need to, lean on friends, families, and your lover, because they will help you get through this. All right. So for the outcome card is really nice. I'm very excited to show you. It is the King of Cups. Okay, the King of Cups is a very good card. Who is the King of Cups? The King of Cups can resemble a few different things. It can represent a very kind, warm-hearted man whose hair is typically depicted on the lighter end of the scale. So this could be like blondes, light browns, gray hair. But he is a very warm, loving man. It also symbolizes a balance between masculine and feminine energy, having that perfect balance, because And I know some guys don't even want to admit it, but we all have within us male and female energy. It's learning to find the balance between that. Masculine is, I believe masculine is giving, female energy is receiving. I believe I said that right. But it's having balance between those energies of doing and resting, the masculine energies and the feminine energies. It can also symbolize a very kind older man or a kind man with lighter hair who is going to give you the support that you need and help you see things clearly, because right now things are a little bit crazy because you're carrying this burden, and then on top of that you got all this feisty, feminine, in charge energy coming through to help you square away problems so that you're not carrying this anymore. So this person is going to help you achieve all that. If this isn't a literal person coming in, this is also a sign that you are going to achieve balance and that you have gotten through all of this. You have dropped your burden and you finally realize, like, oh, I don't need to carry that, and you've achieved your balance here. If in relation to work, it could be a male boss, a male coworker on your team that shows you support. In love, obviously, this could be your partner coming in and giving you the support that you need to lessen your workload. If you are single, this is a very good sign that you are going to meet a very kind man who will help you achieve balance. And he himself will be very balanced with his masculine and feminine energies. But overall, this is a very good outcome card. This shows me that you've found balance and you're putting all your ducks in a row and getting things squared away so you don't have to be so bogged down by all that heavy energy and heavy situations. Very positive, Libra. Okay, so and I think it's very, very appropriate. And I mean, it happens all the time, but like when it happens, I just get excited every time that I have all this synchronicity, because it just reminds me that the universe is abundant and it listens to everything we need. But let me not go off a tangent here. Your guidance card is the Lion card, which is so perfect because it really makes me think of this card right here. The Lion card is about being, I don't want to use that word. Let me not use that word. It's about being tenacious, going after what you want. And it's also a sign that, you need to stand tall and set your boundaries, set your grounds. It's similar to the energy here, but it's all about getting things done and saying what you need to say, but same issues with the other card. You need to be careful how you come across. Sorry. This Mercury retrograde is like really killing me today. It's a card of strength, protection, generosity. This is like you have to channel the energy of the lion in order to see you through all these different challenges here. Okay, so this is going to be the helpful energy for you, tackling that lion energy and using it to see yourself through all your situations, Libra. So, I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you make out well. Please let me know if you resonated with this. It's funny, as I did this reading, a couple of my friends came to mind, and I'm pretty sure they're Libras, so I'll have to let them know, but let me know how you make out. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I am doing a special on Mercury retrograde spreads to let you know what you'll be releasing, what you need to do, what's standing in your way. If you would like any other types of personal readings, please visit my Facebook page, or you can shoot me an email to inquire about it, because my webpage is currently under reconstruction and I'm changing all the packages so that everybody can benefit from me in some sort of way. I'm going to add all kinds of cool packages. And if you live in the tri-state area, please come see me September 24th at the Barron Arts Center, 11 to 5 p.m. I will be one of the psychics there doing different types of readings. It's $5 admission, lectures are free, and readings are additional, of course. But I wish you nothing but the best, Libra. Big, 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 big hugs, love, and blessing from me to you. Take care.